Hello, everyone, and welcome to another scene for Montreal by Night Hunter, The Reckoning. This scene takes place directly after the previous scene in which they ran into some other hunters, and got off to a rocky start, but it ended up being okay. Um, but Abby still has some stuff to say to Renee about her performance with the other people. Um, So she's fairly quiet on the ride back to the trailer. Uh, and when she gets there, she doesn't talk to Renee right away. She greets the cat, goes through a little bit of a routine with the cat. Then she's a little silent, as if she's trying to collect her thoughts and figure out exactly how she wants to say stuff.
Meanwhile, Renee, oblivious to anything wrong, she thought it's done and over with, goes and puts the bike away, mounts the helmets back onto the wall in the trailer, straps the bike down in case they move anywhere. She's gonna take a few minutes as the doors close to the trailer, getting out some of that last bit of aggression on one of her training dummies. 8x8 blocks of wood wrapped in very heavy rope. She's been using it to strengthen her forearms and such, shins, knees. That's what she does in Muay Thai. She uses 8 points of contact. And so she's going to go about doing that for a bit until she feels a need or a reason to do otherwise.
Abby waits until she comes back. If she comes back. Does she come back ever?
How long are you willing to wait?
She'll give it probably half an hour and then go see what's going on.
Well, after about a half an hour, just as you're coming to the back to check on her, she's hopping out the side door of her trailer, closing it behind her.
Oh, good. I was just coming to see how much longer you were going to be.
Did you need something, madame?
I just wanted to talk to you about earlier.
Oui, that was very strange. I've never seen a priest attack somebody like that.
Well, while he probably shouldn't have tried to punch you, I can see why he did want to. The things you were saying to him weren't very nice.
Perception, empathy. She has a blank look on her face, like, wait, what?
You really don't understand why that was wrong, do you?
I did not realize that asking questions was against the rules. I will make sure I do not do that again then.
No, asking questions is perfectly fine. You just have to think about what you say before you say it. You can't go around saying people are pedophiles. That's just not really cool.
Blink. Slow blink.
She can see that Renee really has no idea why this was wrong. you just can't accuse people of having sex with children. It's just something you don't do.
As you wish.
Right. Well, they're still outside, yes. Abby's going to get in the truck and motion for Renee to follow her because she doesn't want to talk about what she wants to talk about next out in the open.
She goes and hops up into the truck.
So, what kind of plan do we have for going over to Blainesville, wasn't it? Right? Blainesfield? I don't know.
Blainesville.
Right. So, what are we going to do?
I assume we will dive over there, look around, see what we find out, discern what information we can of use, make a decision from there.
Yeah, that's basically what I was thinking as well. I guess we don't really have any more information to go on, so we just go up in there and see what happens. Yay!
And Renee looks like she's had a shower.
Why are you... Did you take a shower?
Oui, I usually do after exercising.
Okay.
Did you want to take a shower? You have not said anything about it, so...
Yes, normal people usually like to take showers. I've been kind of just washing up in the sink, but that's not doing its job anymore.
You could have asked about if a shower is available.
You also could have offered it.
I figured you would ask if you wanted or were ready for it.
You can roll perception empathy on Abby if you'd like. If you can. Oh, you can tell that she's a bit frustrated with you right now.
She tosses the towel at you and says, "Come on, I guess it is time that you see what it is we are hauling."
All right. Yep. I would like to see and take a shower. Yeah.
So she takes you towards the back, and you see the cargo compartments that are under it. All of there's like 4 of them. They're all locked. And she opens the door that she came out of, and grabs the bar and hops up in and offers her hand down to Abby.
Abby takes it.
She pulls you up into the truck, into the trailer.
And she steps up into the trailer.
Inside is a very different. The front of the cab is very spacious, and you've noticed that she has that little laptop that she has running almost 24/7 up there. That you occasionally see her like looking at you through when you're still asleep in the morning. And back here, she hits a button on the wall, and you can hear there's a section that you could see from the outside that was outlined. It probably shifts out, but she hits the button and you see this whole section slide out. You see the motorcycle down at the end by the tailgate of the truck. The helmet's mounted on the wall next to it. In that space that just opened up, you can see inside of it is actually like tools for a mechanic of various things. In here, there's also the training dummy that she was using. There's a gun rack that has a hunting rifle and a shotgun on it. You also see both of her pistols up, sitting on the mounted on the wall. There is a katana, a large number of knives, many throwing knives, a couple boot knives. As you continue looking around, you see what looks to be a glass shower and a toilet, a small kitchenette, and then along the passenger side of the truck from the door at the middle all the way to the back is a wall of computers and electronics.
Abby stands there and takes all of this in, and she's just almost awestruck at seeing all of this in this trailer. Like, it's a studio apartment up in here.
There are towels if you want a clean one. They are in the cupboard right there, and she points to a cupboard.
She smiles. Thank you. It'll be so nice to take a shower without having to walk down to the truck stop and back. It's cold.
You've been walking down to the truck stop? Oh, you should have said something much sooner.
Well, I think that was the only place to go because somebody didn't tell me otherwise.
I assumed you would ask if you decided you wanted to do it.
Right. Seems we're both going off a lot of assumptions.
And if you are hungry and I am asleep for some reason, the keys that I used to drive on there is a key to the compartments under the truck. In the two of those are cooler. One of them is a freezer, and one is for fresher things like vegetables.
Wow. Okay. All right. I'm just gonna. Yeah. She goes and gets a towel and goes to go take a shower.
And Renee is gonna sit down at the computers then and check things out.
And Abby takes a shower. She enjoys the water, warm water rushing over her face.
And it is hot water.
Is it just hot water?
No, there's cold water too, but it's like an electric water heater, so it's hot water right at command.
Nice. Yeah, she is a bit surprised. She is used to gas. She's a bit surprised at the instantaneous hot water, but she definitely appreciates it. And yeah, so she'll spend probably a good 15 minutes in the shower and then come out wrapped up in the towel.
There is no privacy. It's all open to everything in here, so.
And she will go and put on some of the new clothes that she bought. which I assume that maybe Renee has already brought inside the trailer for her.
They were still in the saddlebags of the bike, so they are in the trailer.
Cool. Yeah. Then she will go over there and get some of the new clothes out of uh, out of there and put them on. She's not really shy or anything, so she just puts them on.
You should feel special. Do not let many people in.
Now I do feel special.
You really were going to this truck stop. I cannot believe that.
Yes, I really was going to the truck stop. It's not really that far. It's just cold.
We. And I've never really had much in the way of hot water there.
If you get there early enough in the morning, it's not so bad. But I rarely wake up that early. Or later at night. I seem to do better with that.
We. I know you do not get up early. That is why there's usually breakfast sitting there, because I have eaten half an hour before that.
Well, I definitely appreciate it. You're going to have me spoiled with breakfast being made for me every morning when I wake up. And she's being playful.
Does Renee know she's being playful to her right now? Nope.
I'm going to go ahead and pee in ear so that Abby knows that she doesn't pick up on it. Oh, yeah. All the successes there. Abby can tell that Renee isn't picking up on that, so her face falls in a little bit of disappointment and right, well, I'm gonna go back in the cab, I guess.
As you wish, madame. Do you want me to come with you, or do you want some alone time?
Well, you could come with me if you want. I wouldn't say no.
What sort of impression does Renee get from the way she says that?
That she would like her to come with her.
Renee cocks an eyebrow, like, and just gets up and says, as you wish, and opens the door.
And Abby leaves out the door and goes back to the cab of the truck, and she climbs into the back where the bed is and sits down on the bed, makes herself comfortable and stuff.
Renee follows, not entirely sure what it is Abby is wanting at the moment. Obviously, she can tell that there's something Abby wants, but she follows her and sits on the counter looking at her.
um, Abby kind of looks her over. Are you sure that you're okay with me being here?
Oui.
All right. Just want to make sure. I don't want to overstay my welcome.
Madame, I do not think at the moment that overstaying your welcome is a possibility.
She smiles. What do you mean by that?
I have not prompt you up nearly enough to have dinner, have you yet?
That's true. That's true. I'm still alive, so I suppose I still serve some purpose for you.
We, you have at least another 100 pounds to put on before you will be good for more than one meal.
Abby kind of feigns a mortified look at the thought of putting on 100 pounds. Well, then, I guess you're going to be stuck with me for a long time.
Would you like a sundae, madame?
A Sunday.
Oui,
Sure,
you should all peony.
I should. Alright, what do I get for 6 successes? No, sorry. 5.
She has a very mischievous grin.
Oh. Okay. Um, what does that grin say?
It says 100 pounds is not so hard.
Abby gives a little bit of a mischievous grin back, and she still says, "Sure, why not?" Oh my.
She catches your mischievous grin.
She does. And she might be able to tell that Abby's kind of flirting with her.
Well, madame, do you want a banana split or maybe a hot fudge sundae or do you have something else in mind?
Well, it's kind of dessert, but it it could involve whipped cream if you want.
You like whipped cream on your pie?
Mm-hmm. Kind of, yeah.
And she leans to the side and opens one of the cupboards, reaches up and pulls a jar of whipped cream out and shakes it and tosses it to you. So, madame, what kind of pie are you in the mood for?
She gives another mischievous grin.
Let's see if she understands this mischievous grin. Nope.
And I'm pretty sure that she'll be able to tell that she didn't pick up on that one. Yeah. Um, she goes, okay, I'm gonna have to be blunt here. Shit. She's thinking that in her head. Um, maybe yours?
Is the apple pie that I made, or were you hoping I would make you, say, a peach cobbler, or maybe a cherry pie, lemon meringue?
Cherry pie, that sounds good.
I am all out of cherries. I will be back shortly, I guess. And she hops down off the counter.
Wait, no. Oh, jeez.
Yes, madame.
I was trying to flirt with you.
With me, but uh,
The innuendo of whipped cream on your pie. You don't understand that?
I did not think you were serious. After all, you were very angry with me, so I assumed that you were just hungry.
No, I said what I needed to say and we've moved on, right?
Oui, but then you brought it up again when we got back here.
No, I mean, I said what I needed to say when we came back here and we've moved on now, right?
Oui?
So I'm no longer mad at you. So come here, please.
She walks forward and stands in front of you. Yes, madame?
Abby stands up and kisses her.
She's a little surprised at the forwardness of Miss Abby John Jackson, and takes her a split second to realize what's going on before she kisses her back.
And yes, she kisses her and she tosses the can of whipped cream aside and pulls her down on the bed. And we can fade to black and end our scene there. Thank you, players, for playing and watchers for watching. Good night.